Now I know what Prisoner Seven's plan was all along. He is rewriting the world with the artifact he stole, changing it all back to the age before the weird science, while turning the vampires into invincible monsters. The Cult of Seven has been destroyed. I cut off the arms. Now I must go for the head. Does my nemesis really think that he could derail me by threatening Borgova? He should know me better by now.
What a relief. I was so worried that you had met your inevitable demise, and darkness had taken you into its kind embrace.
And we wouldn't want to worry about the ghost lady, right? Then worry about your old vampire friends storming through the city.
Vampires resilient to sunlight, just like you.
Need I remind you that I helped your father to defeat those bloodsuckers decades ago? We are not exactly best friends. First, you must seal the ink gate that led them here. Until then, I'll conceive another cunning plan.
There is already a slight flaw in your previous plan. I can't close any ink gates.
But I can, silly. Remember? Stick to your trademark vampire hunting and leave the ink to me.
I still have doubts, but fine. Let's head to the Gothic Quarter. The ink spill destroyed the underground tunnels, but there's a temporary ink gate at the old port.
Van Helsing, a moment of your time, please. There is a large horde of the undead swarming towards the surface. If they are not stopped, they will wreak havoc in the city.
As if the situation wasn't bad enough.
Luckily, they will go through one of our old outposts, which has a network of traps and defensive installations. It is currently unmanned, so we need to send someone over there.
All right. I'll send a team to mount a defense.
I miss the old Borgova.
Welcome back. I trust your search is going well?
We're making progress.
Glad to hear it. At any rate, while you were gone, the situation in the city has grown even worse. I've got my hands full directing our troops to deal with looters, gangs, and other troublemakers.
Business as usual?
I refer to your leadership regarding the most pressing matters. You'll find the reports on the desk behind me. Our elite units are standing by and their captains are awaiting your orders.
Thank you. I'll be sure to check on them whenever I can.
Oh, the sweet scent of rotting Scrimbeast innards.
I got them in Narlavoy. Can you use them?
Och, I can create a powerful potion for you with permanent effects right now.
I would like to have that potion made, please.
I'll have some interesting details to share. Take a look at the Promethean dossier when you have the time. It's fascinating, sir. I'm busy compiling the Promethean dossier. Take a look at it when you can, sir. You won't regret it.
Van Helsing, there is trouble brewing in the prison.
The inmates are revolting to hear more of your poems?
Not quite. Crime is running rampant in the city, and some families decided to take shelter in our cells.
Ordinary citizens locking themselves up to be safe?
Yes, but a kingpin has shown up and started demanding rent from the tenants.
So, a criminal is extorting money from families taking refuge in our prison cells?
I'll have a word with this kingpin.
Before you start killing my boys, hear me out and consider my offer, sir.
The best offer I'll give you is that you get to keep your life if you leave immediately.
Yes, we've taken generous donations from the refugees, but we also provided food and protection against other criminals in return, while you were away.
Oh, a knight in shiny armor, with a dagger behind his back.
I'm giving you a cut from the operation. 20,000 gold, if you let us stay. It's such a nice lair, anyway. It would be a shame if, anything happened to it.
Give all that money back to the civilians and you can stay. For now.
The inmates, son. I mean, families are thankful, Van Helsing. A song, perhaps.
Don't even try. This is crawling with bloodsuckers.
Listen to them. The children of the night. What music they make.
If you can call that commotion music.
Some survivors are trapped in the Gothic Quarter. Vampires will get to them soon. They need your help.
Quit with the laughable antics with the garlic. We will drink your blood anyway.
Not while one of us is breathing.
We have all eternity to wait.
Seems like we found the survivors.
All three of them. Strength in numbers.
Keeping vampires at bay at a vegetable stall packed with garlic. Desperate, but impressive.
I'm honestly surprised that they made it this far.
Well then, time to slay more vampires.
Ah, what a breath of fresh air it is to see you, Van Helsing. We had to kill our wounded to prevent them from turning into these fiends. Where are the reinforcements?
We are the reinforcements. As always.
Huh. Then this quarter surely is doomed. I grew up here, you know.
Good. Then find your way to the fish market. The ink gate is there. Go.
We are forever in your debt. Give them hell. Goodbye.
Your Chimera has returned from a successful hunt. Return to the lair to receive the spoils of the hunt.
Property of the Daily Stagecoach Robbery Association.
The enemy is attacking our surface headquarters. We need you back in the lair.
I'm sure the faceless Tsar is not hiding under there.
Weeknight seminars for amateur monster hunters, performed by the famous Von Helsing. 5 gold only.
revenge on the father, his son will do.
Big words from someone who has already lost Borgovia once.
You can't lose something you never had, you fool. We were only the enforcers of the true
You are lying.
You didn't know how sweet. Your father tricked our master, stole the source of his power, and only then could he defeat us. And he was so ashamed that he didn't tell his own son.
I don't want to disturb the traditional showdown with a vampire, but that gaping hole must be the ink gate that Vlados mentioned.
Good. Let's deal with them and you can close it down.
Do you remember how confident I was about closing the gate? Well, it might be a bit more difficult than I thought.
What do you mean by difficult? Should I run? Will Borgova survive?
It will be fine. You'd better step back, though. Blackgate, dissolve, and let this world be healed.
Stranger, I need water.
Poor soul was torn apart by vampires. Not much time left for him.
The pain is almost gone, but my veins are on fire. Oh, something just moved inside me.
The transformation is already underway. He will rise as a bloodsucker in a few hours.
Are you talking about me? Am I seeing a ghost? So thirsty.
Thirst will be the least of your problems. Oh, wait.
I have seen this hundreds of times, but it still makes me tremble with rage. Take him to the lair, Katerina. Maybe Count Vlados can do something.
When your father liberated Borgovia, he imprisoned the vampire princes in the impossible tombs. But somebody has broken the seals on their crypts, so they are swarming back to Borgova. With a vengeance, obviously.
Then I will close those fancy tombs again.
The impossible tombs are in a pocket realm of the ink, where only the dead souls can go.
And how am I supposed to get there?
First, you have to die.
Don't get ahead of ourselves. Said realm, which is called the Nightmare Hollow, can be accessed from here through unique ink gates that only the mediums can open.
Splendid. Do you happen to know a good medium around here?
I might know someone. A lady they call Fata Morgana, who once helped me as a young ghost to stay in the mortal world. She used to live on the circus island of the Dark Carnival.